Good afternoon or good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's New Agent Resources Tips and Guide training. My name is Mark Krebs. I have been with Archer Travel and Team Sunset for 2.5 years, but I have been a travel agent in the industry for over 10 and a half. Currently, I live in South Dakota, been out here for about 20 years. So my entire travel experience is out here in South Dakota. I started out with United Airlines and then I moved over to the hotel industry. So I've got a lot of different experiences there. Tonight's training is really going to give you guys a lot of tips and tricks and guidance on how to get your businesses up and running. I know many of you are probably wondering, how can I get my first client? And hopefully we're going to be able to answer some of those questions in the way of showing you some marketing techniques and tools that you can use to bring clients into your business, in addition to giving you guys some resources that you can use personally for your own travel, by way of getting you discounts and using some of your travel agent perks, and also by giving you some additional knowledge so that you can become better travel agents and advisors yourself. The person who was just in here and out of the room was actually one of my agents. So I think she thought it was a different training that I was doing tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. You guys have probably all done the first several steps that I'm going to be talking about, but for sake of the recording, I'm going to go ahead and do that. The first thing that you obviously want to do is add your mentor on Facebook and then send them a photo and then join your team, either on their Facebook chat, their Discord chat, however you guys communicate with your team. You should have all received welcome information from your mentor, which would have included your first several steps, including getting certified. That would be the 9 video modules in your myevolutiontravel.com back office under the travel training program. And that's really your first step to getting your business up and off the ground. So you have to do that before you can attend your second step, which is new agent orientation, which you all have already done. Now, in new agent orientation, for those of you who are watching the recording of this, you are going to learn all about our 3 back office sites. So your myevolutiontravel.com site, your personal website's back office site, which is a combined Archer and Evolution site, and then the Travel Cafe, which is Archer Travel's back office site, which gives us a lot of different information from Archer Travel itself. It's also where you register for many of our suppliers as well. You're then going to start on your steps of success that your mentor would have sent to you. Now, these steps of success are crucial for your business because that is what is going to build the foundation of your business. So by following these steps to success basically to the letter, and by following those and combining them with the new agent 30-day program in the Empire Travel Academy, if that is the website that you guys use, or whatever team website that you're using, there should be something similar. For that, you guys are going to build a great solid foundation for your business. And that's what you want when you are creating your business and starting it off at the very beginning. So once you have done all that, then you are going to want to watch the new agent phase 2 video. And that's going to give you even more resources. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I have it here. I should have it saved. some reason, I don't have it saved. So let's just go to the Empire Travel Academy site right now as an example. And again, this may look different than what your team website looks like, depending on what your team uses. But if you're part of Team Empire, then you're going to want to use whatever team website you have. So let me get logged into it. So your team website or the Empire Travel Academy site is going to have a ton of information. And for you international agents, so Ilya and John, you guys are going to want to go to the Mexico Latin American agent side of everything. Why is there music coming up? Of the site, if this is the site that you use. Hold on 1 second here. I don't know why there's music coming out of my site right now. I am really not sure why there's music coming out of my site right now, guys. I apologize. That's why. I need to let our webmaster know that that video is playing. So you two are going to go to the Mexico Latin American agent. And this is going to have a lot of information on here for you as well. You can change the language from English to Spanish. It should change. So I always set it up to always translate Spanish in my Google Chrome. But this has like the Mexico Latin Agent 30-day program. If you haven't completed this, you definitely want to complete this. So it talks about your commission payments and a lot of different resources and Facebook pages and Facebook groups that you can get involved with as well that will have additional resources for your business. Different suppliers that you guys can register with. And Carol, is this the same website that you use as well?
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect. So the same thing goes for you. So you're just going to click, you're just going to follow the same thing up here under new agents or go to resources, whatnot. So let's just go back to the home page here. And we're just going to go to new agents. And new orientation videos for agents. And there should be phase 2. So you can type in new agent phase 2, new agent orientation phase 2, and it'll come up in the search bar. And I would really recommend watching this video, guys. And it'll be in the new agent 30-day program as well. Once you have gotten all your supplier registrations back for the big 6 suppliers and everything, I'm going to change this language back to English so that's not constantly translating. There we go. Then you're able to launch your business. So, and that's the scariest part about this business, I feel, for a lot of agents, is actually launching it and getting it off the ground. So, but it's also the most important. And so when you're launching your business, you want to follow what your mentor says to do in your steps to success. Okay. And then that's where you're going to start working on your marketing. Marketing is a two-pronged process. You have your social media marketing. So during your steps to success, you guys should have set up a Facebook business page at a bare minimum. So, and then during that time, it should have talked about Branch Up. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up Branch Up right now. You just go to branchup.com, and all you have to do is sign up for free. And then it'll get your basic information, and then you will actually connect your Facebook business page through your personal profile. So you should have set up your business page as a sub page of your personal profile. So I'm just going to log into my Branch Up page here. And you can see that these are all the upcoming posts and my top 5 performing posts. So this is what is being posted to my Facebook business page daily. And we get anywhere between 2 and 5 free posts a day from Branch Up. So this is the first step of marketing that I want you guys to focus on. Has everybody in here set up a Branch Up page yet? Or a Branch Up profile to have it posting directly to your Facebook business page? Carol says yes. John says yes. Illy, Ayana, have you? Okay. So Ilya is definitely something that you want to put on your list. Ayana, same thing with you. So it takes 5 minutes to set up. So definitely do that here in the very near future, because what Branch Up is going to actually do is it is going to send out different specials and deals from different suppliers that are going on that will go out to your clients or your potential clients on your Facebook business page that you can actually send out to your personal page as well. So Illy, that is a great question about it working both for Instagram and Facebook. Yes, but for it to work for Instagram, there is a cost to it now. Branch Up now has a premium version or a pro version that costs $149 a year. It breaks down to like $12.50 a month. So what we recommend to all of our new agents is to use all of the free resources that you possibly can at first until your business starts to become profitable. Okay, we don't want you guys spending a whole bunch of money right out of the gate that you don't have and go into debt for this business. Okay? So, but once you start making money and you start seeing that coming in consistently, then yes, by all means, you can subscribe to these types of programs, such as Branch Up Pro. Now, I am going to show you another marketing tool that we have through Cruising Power. So, Ayana, you will have access to this. Carol, you will have access to this. John and Illy, I don't believe you guys will, because you have to go through intercruises in order to sell any cruises. I could be wrong. Illy, I don't believe I'm wrong on that, but John, I may be wrong on that with you, but I'm not sure. Have you been able to sign up with Cruising Power, John, for Royal Caribbean and Celebrity? Okay, so you may be able to sign up with intercruises through the Mexico and Latin America sites in order to sell through them, sell Royal Caribbean and Celebrity with them. So that is something you may want to look into as well. But for Ayana and Carol, let me show you this. So let me get logged into Cruising Power. And I'm going to show you guys this. This is another free marketing tool from Royal Caribbean Group that we can use here in the US that will send automated posts to our clients focusing on this brand, Celebrity, Royal Caribbean, and Silversea. So if you just hover over the sales and marketing tab and then go to social media, this app is called Rolio. And what Rolio does, it will actually connect to your social media sites as well, but not just Facebook business and LinkedIn business like BranchUp does in the free version. It will actually connect to your Facebook business page, your Instagram business page, your Yelp page, if you have one for your business, your X account or Twitter. It will connect to your LinkedIn business page. It will connect to your TikTok account, and it will connect to your Google My Business page. If you are lucky enough to have one. We really do not promote that anymore because it is extremely hard for our agents to get one now, because Google has really been cracking down on the home-based business because they want to see a designated storefront. And 99% of our agents do not have that. So it is very, very tough to get a Google business page nowadays. So we really don't put that in there. So I'm going to just show you my settings and what I have. There's my social profiles. So I have it set to my Facebook and Instagram business accounts because they're both ran by Meta. So it automatically connected to both. I don't have it connected to my Twitter account or my X account right now because I'm in the process of trying to figure out how to best market on that. But I do have it set to my LinkedIn business page, my TikTok account, my Google account, which I do have one. And it tells me when I have a new review on my business account on Twitter, and my Yelp page, which is completely free. So all of their targeted ads on Rolio go out to all of these pages on a consistent basis, promoting Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and Silversea. So that's what the marketing does with the automation for us. And it's really nice. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't still do your mock bookings, which leads me into my next point. You need to learn the booking process with our different vendors that we use. So Vax, Cruising Power, Carnival, Disney. Basically, the first ones that you signed up with, you need to be able to go into those different suppliers and just play with the booking engines and do mock bookings or practice bookings and learn how to actually book in those sites. You're not going to break anything when you're doing practice bookings or mock bookings. Just don't put a credit card number into those sites and you won't get charged. You can always cancel out of any booking that you make without putting a credit card number in, and the booking will not be saved. Now, another way to learn how to use the booking engines is when you're doing your trainings. So Disney's College of Disney Knowledge. Carnival's trainings. Vax's ALGV Pro. You'll learn how to do bookings in those sites. So make sure that you're doing those. Talk to your mentors about what supplier trainings you should be doing to learn about those suppliers, what they have to offer your clients, and they will also teach you how to actually book in many cases. When I onboard new agents, the first supplier training that I have them do after they've completed their certificate and their new agent orientation is Disney. Because I feel that it is one of the hardest to do, because it takes a while, because there are 6 different sections that they have to go through. So Aulani, Adventures by Disney, National Geographic Expeditions, Walt Disney World Resort, Disneyland Resort, and Disney Cruise Line. So they're getting a mix of land and sea as well. And then they're also getting certified in 6 different areas. And then I have my agents go on to VAX, usually. Or I'll have them start, depending on what they say they want their niche to be, I'll have them start on something else. So make sure that you are familiar with at least some of the booking sites that we use. And you're going to find that a lot of them are similar in the way that we book. They're going to look similar in some cases. And there are different ways to book the same things. Like the cruise lines are going to be similar in the way you book it, but the booking engines are going to run through it differently. So if you ever run into problems while you're trying to book something or you're doing a mock booking, set up a time with your mentor. Come to a Q&A. You guys, that is where you can get your questions answered. Ask in your team chats. And another agent, set up a time to meet with another experienced agent. We're all here to help each other. Set up a time to meet with me. I'd be more than happy to meet with you and work with you. So I work with agents all the time. Does anybody have any questions about the first several steps that I've just talked about? And feel free to unmute yourselves if you guys do. Or don't. So, all right. So let's talk about some of the perks that you guys can and will receive as travel agents. Okay? This is probably part of the reason why you guys signed up to be travel agents, are the perks and benefits that we receive. And there are a lot of them. Okay? Ely, yes. But you're going to put your host agency as Archer So Cruising Power will already put it there, but in Branch Up, you're going to put as your host agency Archer Travel, and your consortia, which is the group we belong to, is going to be Travel Leaders Network. So, and we get a lot of benefits for being part of their group as well. Okay, so John says with Branch Up, my LinkedIn never can post out. Do you have it connected to a LinkedIn business page or your personal page, John? Okay, so it needs to actually be connected to a LinkedIn business page. So just create a sub page under your personal page for your business page, and then like connect Branch Up to that. Any other questions about marketing? Or anything else that we've gone over so far? All right. So going back to the perks that we receive, okay? There are some amazing perks in here that we get, guys. From discounted hotel rooms. We do get supplier landing pages. We get affiliate links that we can share out with our clients that allow them to book while we're sleeping, and we make the commission. We don't have to do any work on it. Virgin Voyages is an example of that. Golden tickets. Let me see here. Sandals and Beaches also have them. There are several different. Yep, Norwegian is one too. So it's going to depend on where you are in the world, what's available to you. But the US agents have the majority of them right now. But that's changing with the number of international agents we're getting, especially from the UK. We have the last count was 100 agents in the UK already since we opened the office just last month. So we are expanding worldwide. So, but that is one perk that we have. We can make money in our sleep just by having our clients book using those direct links that we put out. And with Branch Up, just going back to that, those supplier landing pages come directly back to us for the inquiries. So they're not going to the supplier directly, but those inquiries come right back to us from the supplier, and then you get the lead. So so that's really nice. But as agents, there are a lot of them, John. I don't even have a full list of suppliers that we get. Are you talking about from Branch Up?
No, no, I'm talking about the suppliers who can make money while sleeping with them.
Oh, for like supplier, like for the supplier links that we can get, the affiliate links.
Yes, the suppliers you talked about while sleeping, as soon as they book, and maybe our page, I don't know if it with an affiliate link, we can make money while sleeping. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's gonna be that's gonna depend again for everybody. That's gonna depend on your country, the Dominican Republic. I can work on that for you, John, and see if I can come up with a list of suppliers that you can get an affiliate link to. So send me, put your email address into the chat, and I'll have the transcript of the chat in my in the recording. So, and I will work on that, and I should have something for you by the end of the week. So I've got a couple other things going on, but I will try to work on that for you. And your mentor is Lisa Hedrick, right? Yeah, and just put your mentor's name in there as well, again, for me, so that I don't forget. And I'll work with your mentor as well on this, and your platinum on this. So, okay, but some of the perks that we can, okay, Victor, that's right. I'll work with Victor and Emily on that. So some of the perks that we can get, guys, again, discounted resort rates, discounted hotel rooms, discounted car rentals, discounted cruises, even. So that those are some of the perks and benefits that we get. Now, we do have you do have the option to join CLIA, the Cruise Line International Association. If you're in the US, and I believe that does also go for the Dominican Republic, I'm not sure. Costa Rica, I am not sure about either. You would need to contact Evo Supplier Help at archertravel.com. John, I would suggest doing the same thing. And I put the email address into the chat for you. But Carol, you definitely can join CLIA. We have a discounted rate of $79 per year. To get that, it's normally $129, so we get a $50 discount on that. Now, with your CLIA membership, that is how you are going to access some of your other perks. So, like once you complete your College of Disney Knowledge training, that is how you access your Disney perks. That is how you can access your Universal Resort perks. So the hotel perks. Marriott, once you take their fantastic training, their hotel excellence training, excuse me. That is how you will access the fantastic rates, which are the discounted hotel rates, and more. You also get access to 5 free courses a year towards your certified cruise counselor accreditation with CLIA. So, Carol, go and take a look at my training from last week on my YouTube, and I'll put it in at the end of the training on Universal. So, and I'll talk all about the training there. But here are some sites that you guys can take a look at. That will give you even more options for travel agent perks. Why is spoiled agent coming up like that? Give it just a second to load here. It's just because I'm on Zoom. There we go. Maybe. Come on. I'm just going to close out of these other 3 sites and see if it'll come up. Spoiled agent is not supposed to come up like this, guys. I apologize. But if you go to spoiledagent.com, and I'll put the website into the chat. Okay, perfect. So Carol's already a member of Spoiled Agent. But Ely and John, if you guys go to spoiledagent.com, you guys will find a lot of different options and discounted rates for us. Also, they have a Facebook page. So just search for Spoiled Agent on Facebook. And they do a lot of supplier webinars there. It's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, something like that. If you can make them live, they do giveaways on there, guys. Like 2 and 3 night hotel stays and resort stays. So those are invaluable webinars for us to attend as well, because they are very informative. They talk about the latest information and updates about the resort. So that is just one place you can go to find different travel agent perks. Another place that you can go to is wheelsupnetwork.com. And I am not sure why it's not coming up. So, but I'll put the website into here. They are similar to Spoiled Agent. They also have discounts for us as well. So another place that you can go for travel agent perks and discounts. If you get access to Princess Cruise Lines and you complete the Princess and Cunard training modules and become a Commodore level graduate in both of those training courses, you get a free cruise or a complimentary cruise. You just pay port fees and taxes and transportation to and from the port. And these are not just measly 3-day cruises. These are 3 to 30-day cruises. So, and Cunard does transatlantic cruises from New York to Southampton, England. And you could take that if you wanted to and go visit London and then fly back. So you've got that opportunity as well. Now, I will say this, their training courses are very long. They are very meticulous, but you learn a lot in that training, in both of those training courses. And they're not required by any means, but it's just another couple of perks that you get. MSC will offer on occasion $99 cruises. They will offer complimentary cruises to us around the holidays occasionally. They've done it for the past 2 years out of New York. It was like a 7-day Bermuda cruise down to or Bahamas cruise down to Nassau and back to New York. So as you guys can see, we get a lot of perks, and your mentors will post it in your team chats. The morning briefings with Jose on Monday, Wednesday, Friday is chock full of that information as well. Our BDMs will come on there. Our business development managers will come on there and tell us if there are any travel agent specials, or look at the travel cafe. It's always being updated. Jose always says to look at it 2 to 3, 4 times a day. Again, when it comes to your training, guys, Q&A is one of the best places you can go to get some free nuggets of information. Okay? We hold them 7 days a week. Q&As are held 7 days a week. Come into them. 1 or 2 times a week is what we recommend. Okay? You're going to hear the different answers to the same question from different trainers. Doesn't mean the other trainers are wrong, just means we have a different perspective and a different thought process on the same question. We suggest trying to book everything and anything that you can at first. and then narrowing yourself down to a niche or a specialty. Okay. And it's okay if you don't have just one niche, you can have multiple. Okay. I have like 10 different niches that I cover, but I still book everything and anything I can. So some of my big niches are group trips, cruises, Disney, all inclusives, family, special needs trips. Those are 6 of my big ones. And I love it. But I'll still book anything and everything for people. Also, guys, when it comes to your trainings, don't overload yourself. Don't think that you need to complete every single vendor training all at once. I tell this to my agents all the time. Focus on one training at a time. If you try to do more than one, you are going to get confused. Okay? You are going to get confused. With all the cross information that you're learning, you're going to think that this information goes with that training and vice versa. No. Focus on learning one thing at a time. I've got an agent right now that wants to do the VAX training while she's doing her Royal Caribbean University training. And I keep telling her, no, you need to focus on Royal Caribbean U and then we'll go to VAX. Yes, I will show you how to play in VAX and how to start looking at stuff, but I don't want you doing the ALGV Pro training yet until you finish the Royal Caribbean training. So I've got to keep her focused on that. Finally, guys, and this is completely optional, like we say in the informational meetings. If you want to become a mentor, it is completely optional. Okay? You are not required to become a mentor and guide other agents and bring them underneath you and start your own team. Okay? Completely optional. So don't feel like you're being pressured into becoming a mentor, because none of us, none of your mentors, none of our leaders are going to pressure you into doing that ever. We have plenty of agents out there that make good money just booking travel, and that's it. Okay? And there is really good money out there. The tourism industry alone, right now, I just saw a number from 2023, was worth over $280 billion. That's just the tourism industry in the United States. Okay? That's not travel factored into it. That's just tourism around the United States. You factor travel into it, and that number rises to probably $500-600 billion. And that's just my estimation. We are part of a huge industry, guys. Archer is on track to do over $1 billion in sales this year. And you're just a part of that. Does anyone have any questions for me? John, that's a great point. Since it's been a month and you can't make a reservation, it may take a while. You're doing this part-time. Okay, Carol's been with us for about 2.5 months and she hasn't made a reservation yet either. Okay, it can take time. Sometimes it can take 6 months. Some people get lucky and make their first sale within their first week. But this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. The clients will come to you. Okay? You just have to get out there. When I was talking about marketing, I said it was a 2-pronged effort. Okay, you've got your social media side, and then you've got the in-person side of marketing as well. I forgot to mention that. The in-person side is getting out there and telling people what you do on the side, in your case, John. Okay. Make sure people know that you're a travel agent as well and that they can come to you if they have any upcoming travel plan and that you're ready to help them. Tell them that they can get deals with you that they would not be able to get on their own. Have your business cards on you. Okay. Make sure they have contact information for you. This is a marathon. It is not a sprint. When I first came into the business 10 and a half years ago, it took me 6 months to a year to get my first client. There are times that I go 2 and 3 months without a client right now. And then there are times that 5 or 6 clients land in my lap and I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed. Okay. It happens. Just take a deep breath, compose yourself, and keep working at it. Work with your mentors, work with your platinum, and if you guys need to, work with me. My contact information is right back up here. Yeah, Ely, I can definitely help you out with the commissions. As soon as I stop the recording, I can walk through that with you. So, but I'm going to put my contact information into the chat as well.
You're definitely my backup to as Carol just said. You're definitely my Carol because I cannot reach out to my mentors since a few days.
What was that, John?
Like Carol just wrote, you're definitely my backup because it's a little bit difficult to reach out to my backup.
I'm the backup for a lot of people.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, guys, so there's my Facebook profile, my phone number, and WhatsApp. So you guys can reach out to me. Ely and John, you guys can reach out to me on WhatsApp as well, since you're in Costa Rica and in the Dominican Republic. And then there's my email address as well. So, but if you guys don't have any more questions, thank you all very much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I wish you guys well in your journeys. Please do not hesitate to reach out to your mentors, your platinums, your team chats, or even me. So thank you guys very much for being here and have a great rest of your day.